Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Did cryptocurrency exchange Binance just send over 30 million XRP to Ripple? And if so, why? Well, it seems to be the case. At first, when I started looking into this, I thought perhaps this could have been some sort of, I guess, scam, doctored photo, whatever you want to call it. For a short while I thought that, but then when I dug in a little bit further, I found there's reason to believe that actually, perhaps more likely than not, this did happen, although there's just an indiscrepancy I'm going to have to share with you. And I do want to be clear, too, here. Like, I'm not pretending to know everything. I'm definitely not a know-it-all. So what I'm going to do in this video is just share with you what I know, and if any of you listening have any additional insight or can add clarity to what's going on here, I would love to hear from you, and I would be happy to pass that along and credit you in a future video as well. Because I do have some questions here, and I think you're going to understand why as I go through this video. But I'm going to start with that, and then I will also cover this. There's another job listing here for an engineering manager. Ripple's hiring, specifically for on-demand liquidity. So plenty to talk about here today. But before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button, I would certainly appreciate the support. And also, if you are a fan of Ripple and XRP, do yourself a favor, son, by subscribing to the Moon Lambo channel. Join the echo chamber. Have you guys seen this? This cracks me up. I hope that you have I hope that you can appreciate this type of humor like I can. There's an XRP community member named Bob Moneybags. And he's been displaying his skills as an artist quite a bit over the last few days here. And so what Bob Moneybags did is he drew this rather crude picture of David Schwartz. It looks like a child drew it. I love this so much. Shared it with David Schwartz, who of course is Ripple's CTO. He's the co-creator of the XRP ledger. And what did David Schwartz do with this picture? He made it his profile picture on the Twitters. There you go. You gotta love David Schwartz. Well done, Bob Moneybags also. That is absolutely hysterical. And I had to share this with you guys. And he didn't stop there, though. He continued to display his tremendous skills as an artist. Perhaps this one's even better. Who's that stunning man on the screen? You know who that is. That's Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. You know, it actually kind of looks like him. You can tell. I mean, look at the tremendous detail with the beard. You got that, and I think he really nailed the eyebrows right here. You can tell that this Brad Garlinghouse in this photograph has a true sense of purpose. Very, very deep art. Now, what would be hilarious about this if Brad Garlinghouse... Oh, I didn't check it. Actually, I'm going to click on his profile right here. Or highlight it. He didn't... Okay, so Brad Garlinghouse is not using the picture, but how hilarious would it be if the CEO of Ripple had this as his freaking Twitter profile picture? Can you imagine that? I would just die laughing. The CEO of Ripple with that. It's fantastic. Anyway, but I do want to point out I am very impressed with Bob Moneybags' skills as an artist. I do want to give a shout out to Martin Valk, XRP community member, who brought this first story here to my attention here via a direct message. So thank you very much, Martin. I do appreciate it here. And hopefully we can get to the bottom of this as a, as the XRP community. So here's a tweet from Peru Minotti, XRP community member, who wrote, "Attention, whale alert. Again, that's not an unknown wallet. It's Binance to Ripple wallet, not Binance to unknown. See this in your own link." And this is where things start to get slightly questionable, because what was he referencing? This tweet from the Whale Alert account, which my understanding is it's just an automated account showing gigantic transfers, not just of XRP, but on other blockchains as well. And so you can see here, 30.5 million XRP, worth about 5.9 million United States dollars, transferred from Binance to unknown wallet. And so then you scroll through this thread, and then this is where Peru Minotti shared this little screen grab. And what does the screen grab show? You can see right here while it's loading. It shows that the transaction with 30.5 million XRP came from cryptocurrency exchange Binance, right, illustrated, and went to Ripple. And they've got the addresses also. So I thought, why? My first thought was, okay, why is Binance sending any XRP to Ripple? Just genuine curiosity. And my second thought is that real? Because I don't take it, nothing against Peruminati, or especially if he's listening. I don't take anything at face value necessarily. And so I thought, I'm going to go check this for myself. And so I went ahead and clicked on the, I think it's right here. Yeah, so here's the link to the whale alert transaction information. And mine displayed differently. It says, from Binance, yes, same addresses, but to unknown, which is what Whale Alert reported. So I thought, what's going on here? This makes me think that something is not legit. It's not really to Ripple. It would just be more interesting if it's going to Ripple, right? And so I thought maybe that has something to do with it. And not even that, if that were the case, I'm not even claiming that Peruminati would have been the one to get. I mean, this picture could have been made by anybody. Maybe he did do an actual screen grab, and at some point early on it actually said Ripple. I don't know why it would read differently for me, or if it would have changed at some point. But that's what he pasted there. And so I thought, okay, so I guess that's not legit. It wasn't to Ripple. Case closed. But I was like, no, let me look a little bit further. So the address is right here, and you can actually see it in BitHomp. So here it is. Here I'm on bithomp.com. And at first I looked at the top, it said username not registered, and I was like, okay, maybe that's what I should have expected. And it shows that this was activated on, July 30th of last year. But then I went further down. And it says that it's activated by Ripple. And so I was like, wait, what? So it's activated by Ripple. The username doesn't say Ripple here, but it actually, like, this is an actual, as far as I can tell. You guys tell me if I'm actually missing something here, but this is BitHomp. I mean, and by the way, if you've never used BitHomp before, it's awesome. You can actually just plug in your own XRP address and just see your own holdings at any time, because it is a public ledger. It's pretty cool. But anyway, I can't imagine that it wouldn't be, right? How could this not actually be Ripple? So it looks like it's sent there. So then where's this indiscrepancy come from in terms of it displaying different for Peruminati saying that it was going to Ripple, but then when I click on it, it says it's going to unknown. What is that? Which is what Whale Alert reported. But then again, you click on this and you can see, I mean, it's a Ripple account, and you can even dig further. They got two different layers that's not a word. Layers of information about this dating back, and it's as far as I can tell, it's actually a Ripple wallet. So I don't know. Again, like, I'm not going to pretend to know everything. I'm just as interested in this type of stuff as you, and that's why it's fun to run an XRP-centric YouTube channel. But I guess the bottom line is I don't have the answer for all of this, why it would display differently for one individual. But again, as far as I can tell, it is real. So then the question is, why? Why is Binance sending XRP to Ripple if indeed that is the case? And I'm just going to have to employ the Chewbacca defense here, because that does not make sense. Like, I can't think of an actual reason. I was kind of brainstorming a little bit this afternoon before making the video. I was like, why they do that? Like, Ripple's got plenty of XRP. I think we're good. And I don't know. There's some sort of instance where, for some reason, I can't imagine this, but like, Binance owes Ripple money, and then you pay off the debt with XRP instead of money. Like, I can't think of anything. I don't even think that's a good. Just to be clear, I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that's. I'm just saying that to illustrate that I have no freaking clue why this is the case here. So there's a lot of smart people out there and a lot of good detectives in the XRP community. So maybe we can get to the bottom of this, and I can report on this in the future. I will be checking your comments. You can also contact me on Twitter here. But for now, I'm going to jump into this next piece, which I got from XRP community member XRP Crypto Wolf. Thank you very much, my friend, for sending this directly to my inbox here on the Twitters. And again, Ripple is hiring. And so, look, I always like to point this out. I don't care what you have to say about short-term price action. Ripple is not deterred from their mission, which is the Internet of Value and real-world adoption of XRP, changing the way that money flows around the planet. And the short-term price action, it's just, I'm sorry, guys. Look, I'm sympathetic if you're emotionally going through the pains of, the price action of really any investment, but specifically here, XRP. Like, I am sympathetic, but I just got to think, like, where's the long-term mindset? Because the people that have the emotions right there, and especially if it affects their buying and selling, those are the type of people, whether it's the stock market or crypto, those are the people that lose money. And so I can understand the emotion, but it's not a good idea, and there's data on this, to act emotionally when it comes to buying and selling of pretty much any asset on the freaking planet here. But here you go. Here's Ripple, and they are hiring an engineering manager for on-demand liquidity specifically. Ripple is the world's, I love this too, because I always point this out. Ripple is the world's only enterprise blockchain solution for global payments. The only one. You know, that's why when people talk about Stellar XLM being a competitor to XRP, and I'm like, in what sense? Like, it's not being positioned for the same solution. It absolutely is not. And it really isn't. Ripple is seeking to position a cryptocurrency, XRP, as a global solution for the train wreck that is the world of cross-border payments today. And it's the only one that's being used for that today. So how about that? Today the world spends more than $155 trillion across borders. The P state's right there. And so the part that XRP Crypto Wolf highlighted here was, we're looking for an engineering manager to lead and shape the team responsible for the on-demand liquidity customer experience, integration into our next-generation trading platform, and be a critical part of defining the future trajectory of on-demand liquidity in RippleNet. And that next-generation trading platform, that is one of the things that I found most interesting. When did that news come out? Was it, maybe it was at the beginning part of the pandemic? I can't remember. At this point, all the days blur together. But it may have been March. I know I just talked about this somewhat recently, and now I can't remember. I think it may have been March. But Ripple's actually building their own pool of liquidity that is a cryptocurrency exchange. But other than this, they've got 6 official partner exchanges. You know, you're talking about the Coins.ph, Bitso, Bittrex, Bitstamp, all those, BitCub, BTC Markets. I think that's all. Yeah, it's 6 of them. And in addition to that, though, they're building out a next-generation trading platform, and I can't think of a reason other than it's going to be another pool of liquidity. It's just fascinating to me that they decided to do this, which is effectively a different business model than what they're engaging in, rather than just partnering with existing exchanges the world over. And they're still partnering with existing exchanges. I was just kind of wondering, what else is there to this that we don't know? Could it be the case that it's purely to create another pool of on-demand liquidity? Is that really it? Maybe. It just makes me wonder. But we don't have any other insider information, so I guess we're just going to kind of have to sit here and wait. But again, would really love to hear from you guys below on this particular one. Like this is fascinating, and I would love if anybody has any theories also as to why Binance would be sending XRP to Ripple. That would be something to kind of think through. But that's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.